Good morning and happy Sunday. I hope you've had a lovely week. I have not been very well for all of this week. I wasn't even sure if I'd be able to get a vlog out today because I just haven't had any energy to bring you along on things that I was doing. But today it's like the first day I feel great. Like I slept through the night without coughing, which is great. I've been having to sleep in the spare bedroom because I'm just keeping Lawrence awake, so I think I can go back into our bedroom tonight. And it's like one of those really beautiful, like blue clear skies, sun's shining, it's really crisp. I'm just thawing out my car now. This is a very chilled Saturday. I'll bring you along. I need to pop to Waitrose to pick up a couple of bits. I also just love to go to Waitrose on the weekend anyway, get the free paper, get a free coffee, get a couple of bits like for a nice brunch or a nice dinner. I also had a food box delivery from, what is it called? It's called, does it start with a dish? Like, Waitrose sent me in collaboration with this company a like meal kit thing, and it is the most incredible looking steak, like proper bone-in chunky steak. We're gonna cook that for dinner. So if anything, all we're gonna do today is like have a pot around Waitrose together, cook a glorious steak dinner. I'll show you how I cook my steak to make it like nice and charred on the outside and nice and rare on the inside. We'll have some dinner and that'll like probably be it. But yeah, I wanted to vlog still. I've got the energy to do it now, and I always like chatting with you guys. Let's just have a nice slow-paced, chill, normal Saturday together. I know they're expensive, but I love these to just like put on top of like toast with boiled eggs and stuff. I do actually have some seeds I need to sprout myself as well, but I can't bother to do it. But yeah, a little bit pricey, but these are pretty good for topping things. Also got an avocado because I want to have some avocado on toast. I think I'm also gonna get some of this. Lawrence loves tortellini when he's a little bit hungover, and he went out last night, so I think he'll appreciate this. Get some more eggs. I normally like to go for Clarence Court. I've talked about these before on TikTok and I think on Instagram stories. This is the most beautiful box of eggs ever. This here, if you're going to see like someone for a dinner party or even like an adult Easter gift, you've got all different kinds of eggs here and like all the hens that they are. This here, I just think it's the most beautiful gift that you could get someone. That with a loaf of like fresh sourdough, I think would be a beautiful hosting gift. But let's go with these ones here because they're slightly cheaper. And if you're ever in Waitrose and you like baking bread, get their Essentials strong white flour. This is so good. I try and use it pretty much exclusively. The M&S strong white flour is good as well, but this stuff, it's incredible. It's got such a good high protein to gram percentage. So I always pick up like at least 2 bags when I'm in a Waitrose. And I need some rye flour as well, but they might be out. Yeah, I think they're all out of rye flour, and I'd normally get that dark rye flour too. Oh no, here, we've got some dark rye flour. This here is really great too. That's what I feed my sourdough starter with. 50% rye, 50% strong white. Such a good combo. Paper. Well done. I was out for dinner last night with a friend, and whenever we don't finish anything, Lawrence and I do this all the time, we have no shame in asking for it to be in the doggy bag, taking it away, because it can create a whole other meal the next day. It's exactly what I did last night. We had the tempura cod, which was essentially like a massive bit of like fish, like fish and chips fish, and I have this much here left over. So we're gonna make another meal with this. I got some brioche bats, put it in the air fryer to toast off a little bit, and then I'll put this in the air fryer as well to re-crisp up. Then we'll have it with like a little bit of mayo, some pickles, some plastic cheese. I think plastic cheese in burgers, breakfast bats is essential. We'll pretty much always have some plastic cheese in the house for that reason. So, oh, we've got one already, see? Is there 2 of those or just one? Just one, okay, fine. So I'll put this in the air fryer. Let's construct this bat. Toasted brioche, a bit of mayo on the base of it, a few of those, and the leftover fish. I'll do a couple of slices of the plastic cheese, and then just put it in the air fryer for, I don't know, a minute, just to melt the cheese on top. We'll do a little bit of crispy chili oil. Lid on. leftover cod bap. Always take leftovers home. Should be able to make another dish with it. Very good. I'm gonna sit and have my bap, read the paper. I actually had a few like PR bits that I wanted to walk you through. I do a thing over on like both Instagram and TikTok where I'll do like monthly giveaways, and I get a lot of opportunities with the platform that I'm on to try out new products, and brands are really generous with sending a load of things. And I just thought it'd be really nice to keep some bits aside that I get sent. And I just thought it'd be really nice to keep some things aside and do monthly giveaways of all the extra things. But this month, for January, I want to do more like focus on small businesses. And I've been sent a few things by some lovely small brands. And I thought I'd show you said items. Being able to showcase smaller, more independents are great. So first things is from East Hope Studio. I always love keeping all of like the notes that I get given as well, because they're just filled with such like lovely comments and stuff, like especially when it's a small business. She's given me a few bits for me to have and then a few things for the giveaway. She's also included a croissant charm. Oh, and she's included the necklace as well. Oh. So this is the necklace, and then all these beautiful charms go on. Okay, so we have beautiful glass strawberry. Oh my God, these are so stunning. Oh my gosh. This one here, which I think is an orange. Oh my God. A little fried egg. So you get the necklace and then you just thread each of these on there, and then like a clip as well. So I've got this chain necklace here, so I could clip each of them onto there so it like spreads them out, but that, and then you have all the charms on it. Absolutely gorgeous. I am beside myself with this. This is so cool. Right, next thing, Charlotte Godfrey prints. Hey Hope, thanks for including my brand in your giveaway. I hope the lucky winner loves these bits. Charlotte. Oh, this is just this is so gorgeous. Okay, so we've got this beautiful book here for recipes. I write down all of my recipes on recipe cards, but if you wanted a book, wow, that's absolutely beautiful. And then we've got a couple of tea towels. I don't want to unwrap it because they're packaged so beautifully. It looks like this one's like a nice tomato tea towel, and this one here potentially like lemon and citrus and pomegranate. This is amazing. Love this a lot. I've actually been lucky enough to get stuff from this company before. When I put on my Instagram stories that I was doing the small business giveaway, she very kindly got back in touch and said if I wanted some more things. This is Lucy from Kitchen Sense. We have some of her candles, especially her diffuser. There's a really beautiful fragrance. I think it's like the sage fragrance in our bathroom. And I think it's one of the only diffusers, besides really expensive diffusers like from Jo Malone, that actually really smell good. Like, yeah, okay, you can go to Aldi and get like one of the cheap ones there that are fine, but this, the scent actually really smells. So lovely little note from Lucy that I'll keep aside. I'll link everything below as well with all of these. Salt and pepper mini candle, which smells beautiful. So this is the one that I think we have in the bathroom. Olive oil and thyme, which is really beautiful. Vine tomato. Wow, that's really beautiful. Citrus basil. So if you're a lime and basil like Jo Malone lover, this one here is really beautiful for that. And then the final thing that she's included is mandarin, black pepper and hand body wash. Just everything just looks so beautiful as well. Just the branding, the way that it's all done. This is very good. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a plate. This is a plate. Okay, this one is so good. I don't think you're ready for this one. This plate. You're hot. I'll link this one below as well. I can't remember exactly the name of the business with this one, but that's amazing, that one. I'm so excited to include that. Final thing that I've been sent for this one. I've got some other bits that I'm still including, but these are just ones that I've been sent this week to include within it. Okay, so this is the t-shirt here. Such good quality as well. It's a really lovely thick fabric and it's a nice off-white colour, so it's just a little bit different to wearing a white print tee. This is from Eliza at Noel, and just the generosity, it blows my mind. So very excited to do that giveaway. Come over to my Instagram and I'll probably be posting it next week on my stories. I'll post a TikTok about it as well. This is gonna be a good one. I'm gonna take Oishi for a walk because it is a really lovely day. So I'll tidy up and we'll go out for a walk. Forgot to bring my camera out with me, so we're on Lawrence's phone because I also left phone at home because we're together and wanted to do a bit of disconnecting, hey? Isn't it a lovely day?
It is.
So I think this is like one of my favourite kind of days. Obviously like summer's great, but when it's like a nice crisp winter day, sun shining, really lovely. Got Oishi holding along. Good boy.
Fast.
Speedy boy, little black bullet. Come on. What a day for it, huh?
Quite.
Beautiful. I do think Oishi is the most undog-like dog. He doesn't really like a walk. You probably don't even have to take him out. We've got a garden, it's really big, so he does run around that, but he's just not fussed by going for walks. Doesn't play fetch. He's very easygoing.
He doesn't like dog biscuits.
When he realises it's the only biscuit he's going to get, he's like, fine, I'll have it. But he's not like eager to eat the biscuit. He's like, if I must. He's very cute, very small. We love him regardless, hey?
We do.
Good boy. Gonna make this dinner now that we got. So this was the Valentine's collection through Dispatch and Waitrose. They like collaborated together, so really kindly sent this to me. You get a starter, main and pud, but we're not like super hungry to have the starters. I think we're just going to go ahead and have, it's like an antipasti bit with focaccia, olives, and was that confit garlic dip? And then we'll just go straight in with having the steak. This is the steak here. Massive T-bone steak, and it comes also with these crushed rosemary potatoes. Because we're not having the starter, which was beetroot, blood orange and ricotta salad, we're going to have some tender stem broccoli that we've already got as a little like side thing. It's quite interesting reading the instructions for this. I do think we're going to probably do it as we would do steak anyway, but it's not too dissimilar. I always use a cast iron for cuts of meat like this. These go into the oven, 20-25 minutes. This is the cast iron that I have. This is actually one that I got through a job on Instagram. It's by a company called Stella, but it's a really good quality cast iron, really heavy. So we're going to go as high as possible on the heat. I'll bring you a bit closer. So a tiny bit of olive oil in the pan. I always think the cast irons are really good for stuff like this because they retain a lot of heat. Also, I think putting a non-stick pan on a really high heat can ruin the non-stick. So try to avoid doing that. Oh, and also I took this out of the fridge like half an hour ago to let it come to room temperature. This is gonna get smoky. We don't have an extractor fan. So fat down first, render down the fat. Got one side nice and brown. Like that, render down fat. And then in with this rosemary now and thyme. We've done 3 minutes on one side?
Yeah.
Another 3 minutes on this side, then we'll put this whole cast iron into the oven with the potatoes. Another couple of knobs of butter in. We'll put this into the oven for like 4 minutes, 45 seconds, and then we'll leave it to rest. Broccoli, a bit of olive oil, salt and pepper. Tell you what is really good, I sometimes do this and I put sliced red chilli on it as well. For this, would be
Flaked almonds too much.
Flaked almonds would be good actually. Steak's ready to come out now and we're just going to leave it to rest. I'll take it off the pan and put it on here. Broccoli can go on with this. And then the steak we'll put on this board here to rest until that's done, like 10 minutes. I did hear Gordon Ramsay say once that you should rest your meats for as long as you've cooked it. So even with like roasts and chicken and stuff, you should rest it for a really long time. It'll continue to cook as well. But there's the steak done. We also have some of the focaccia that was sent with it, with this, was it roasted garlic dip?
Confit garlic dip.
Cheers. What's your focaccia? A lot of dip to bread ratio.
Yeah, they've really gone dip heavy.
I think that in a sandwich would be really nice.
That in a steak sandwich. Tomorrow.
We'll probably have leftovers from this and we'll do just that. Lawrence is going to carve now. Do you want to talk them through it? How are you going to do it?
Cut down the bone, try and get as close as you can. Cut along horizontally like that, so that you've got this nice bit of steak.
How's that looking? Do you want to show them? Does that look alright? Oh, that looks perfect. I think
It's pretty rare.
that's perfect. No, they're quite common.
And cut the other side off.
I'm going to see how much this would cost. I also sprinkled it with flaky salt on both sides. I think that when you have steak like this, you want an offensive amount of salt. Like, we'll salt it again after this. Oh, is it this one? Oh yeah, here you go. This is the stecca alla Florentina.
Yeah, Florentine steak.
Yeah, Florentine steak. £115. And actually, I think for like starter main pud and this quality steak, for £115.
It's a big steak. Yeah.
It's a big steak. You get a good amount of stuff. There is a panettone dessert. Menus antipasti, rosemary focaccia, cannellini bean and confit duck dip,
okay.
which makes sense. That's why I said that it was like a bit like hummus.
Yeah.
And the, how do you say those olives?
Nocellara.
Olives. Then the ricotta beetroot orange hazelnut salad, which we'll probably have for lunch tomorrow. The steak, which is 950 gram steak, crushed rosemary potatoes, salsa verde, and then baked panettone pudding with pistachio custard. I think for 115 quid, that's very good. And it's good. The quality seems good. The focaccia is lovely. The dip was interesting. Yeah, I think if you want like an at-home like date night, it's quite good.
Yeah.
I'll bring you over. So this is it here. So this is our own tender stem broccoli. This didn't come with it, but you've got these lovely potatoes, this incredible looking steak. Oh, steaming up. Yeah, I think that's great. The meat's really good. That's a really, really good steak. The salsa verde is excellent.
Reminds me of our wedding day.
Oh yeah, this is what we had.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think steak can scare people sometimes. Especially steak with a bone in like this.
Yeah. I do think having a cast iron is good. Very good. That was actually such a nice dinner. We did a couple of those in lockdown actually. We did a Rick Stein one and I can't remember which other one we've done. Oh, the Dishoom one that was their naan bread, like the bacon naan bread thing. It's really nice to do them, I think, especially if you live somewhere where you don't really have really amazing quality restaurants around you. I know where I live, there's more like chains, so to have something special isn't very easy around here. And we only ate half of that steak and half of the potatoes, so we'll be able to have that as a brunch tomorrow, like maybe in a brioche bap with a fried egg would be really good, and some of the cannellini bean dip. Really recommend. If you're like me and you struggle as well with skin, I used to get quite a lot of breakouts around here, and I still do get quite a bit. I started using, around Christmas time, the Ordinary glycolic acid, and I think it's made such a difference with the breakouts that I have. That, and also making sure that I moisturise properly as well. I think when you've got like oily prone skin, you think adding moisture is going to be bad for it, but by not adding moisture, you are essentially making your skin overproduce on oil, meaning that it's just going to get clogged and you're going to end up getting more breakouts. I hope that this hasn't been too much of a dull vlog, but it's quite a classic Saturday day in the life of kind of thing. Let me know what kind of thing you want to be seeing over the course of the year with these vlogs. Do you like these more relaxed day-to-day kind of vlogs, or do you actually prefer to have a little bit more content, like me sharing a more detailed recipe for something, or like the dinner with dad thing that I did last week? Let me know, because I want to make sure I'm doing content that you enjoy. I'm really enjoying doing vlogs as well, so I want to make sure that the stuff that I'm doing is enjoyable for all of us. But that's about it. I'm going to log off, edit the rest of this so that I can make sure this is out and ready for 9:30 AM tomorrow. Have a great week ahead. I'm also going to be doing that giveaway this week on Instagram. I'll put the Google Forms over on my Instagram stories. Really amazing stuff that's going to be included in that. The stuff that I showed today, plus some other things that I already had sent over. Like there's this beautiful olive oil direct from Greece. It is a really, really beautiful olive oil, so that's being included. So stay tuned this week for that. That'll be really fun, and let me know in the comments if there's anything specific that you'd like to be seeing from these vlogs as we get further into the year. There'll be some fun things happening, like I'm going to Oman in a few weeks, so I'll bring you along on our trip to Oman. We're going to be going to the States in the summer, so you'll come along with me to that. But all these ones in between, I want to make sure that I'm putting out Sunday vlogs. Let me know what you'll be seeing. Have a great rest of your day, have a great week ahead, and I'll see you next week for the next one. Thanks for watching.